Afternoon, guys. How are we all doing? It's a Saturday afternoon. I'm doing this because tomorrow we're going out on a paranormal investigation into the village of Llantrisant. This is going to be a first for us on a couple of levels because, one, we've never gone to Llantrisant before at all. Sorry, yes we have, once. But with this one, we're actually hoping to do 5 locations in one night. Now obviously, because of work constraints, etc, etc, we can't spend like hours and hours at one location. It's going to be a half hour, something like that, at one, and then move on. What we're hoping to do is investigate the guild hall from the outside. At the moment we can't get in at the moment for obvious reasons, the COVID restrictions and all that. Not mention too much about that. The tower is of the Llantrisant Castle, which is the only thing left standing of the castle now, unfortunately. The graveyard, Church Street I think it's called, around the back of the church, and the Billy Wint, which is a mountain behind Llantrisant. Llantrisant, well, South Wales. It's on a hilltop, massive hill, and gives you, on a clear day, one hell of a view of the Vale and surrounding areas, which was a great location for a castle. Traces have been found in the area tracing right back to the Bronze Age of settlements in and around Llantrisant, so there's quite a large history for that small village. I grew up in the area of Llantrisant, Green, Pontyclun, and I never knew half the history of what I've recently found out of Llantrisant. You have a Norman castle there. King Edward II, Longshanks' son, he was captured, escaping to Ireland at Pantabrad, a couple of miles into the lanes behind Llantrisant, and was kept at Llantrisant Castle, where, if I'm not mistaken, I think he died. I'm not sure on that one. But he did suffer a gruesome death. That is for sure. As I just said, I grew up in the area. Now, I've loved ghosts all my life. Been interested in the paranormal for a long time. And I didn't know any of these ghost stories existed from that village until recently. I will come to that in a second. The hauntings that I know of, there's a toy store, and a child has been seen in the upper window. I mean, it's only a small place. It's literally, I could do that and I'll touch either wall, pretty much. It's only a small place, but a child has been seen up in the hall, window. The guild hall, I think a person died in the prison cells many years ago. And the Billy Wint, a little boy was murdered up there. And his soul has been, or spirit rather, has been seen on numerous occasions. And it is believed he's trying to find his way into the light, but hasn't managed it yet. So, could be a good night tomorrow. I'm hoping, I'm praying, because the last 2 have been an absolute bust. But that's paranormal investigating for you. If we had activity every single time we went out, I can guarantee you, somebody say, you're faking it, yeah. Let me say now, right, for the record, when I make these videos for you guys to view, the only editing I do of any sort of kind is to A, splice the clips together, and B, at the beginning, where I say paranormal investigation, such and such a location. Then at the end, I say thanks for watching. That is it. Hand on heart, that is the only editing I do. I don't do anything else. That I promise you. Right, back to the hauntings of Llantrisant. A while back, during the lockdown, got a cup of tea there, obviously not. I found a page on Facebook, Llantrisant Ghost Tours. Now, me see that, woo, yay, I won the lottery. I'm going, and once COVID restrictions allowed, I booked a place for myself and my daughter to go on the tour. Now, Dean Powell, who runs the tour, is one hell of a knowledgeable guy. Not only on the history of Llantrisant and the local area, but the hauntings as well. I know a number of my members of the paranormal group I run are from America. Guys, if you ever come to South Wales, book yourself a place on that ghost tour, Llantrisant ghost tour. I will put a link in the description below for the website, right? Dean Powell is a very, very knowledgeable guy, and you will enjoy it. And there's a possibility you might see or hear something. It has been known on ghost tours that things have happened. In fact, I enjoyed it so much, I'll be going again. I'll also be sending this video to Dean Powell, because I firmly believe in my heart that things like the Llantrisant ghost tour need to get out there. My own personal opinion. Whether people agree, I don't know. But I think it's great. He's a nice guy. You'll enjoy it, really enjoy it. It is a bit of a walk for some, so make sure you've got sensible footwear on and obviously dress for the conditions. I'm not sure when I'll be able to go again. Hopefully soon, before the end of the year, particularly in the darker nights. Spooky, because the last time I went was in the summer, when I buggered my knee. Also, Dean Powell is an author. There you go. Now this can be purchased from Dean Powell if you go onto his website, which I will put a link in the description below. It's a really good book. I think I got it 3 days ago. I haven't finished it yet. With work and whatnot, I just haven't had time. But it is an interesting book. It not only gives you ghostly tales of Llantrisant, as the title says, but it gives you a brief history. Tells you about the Bronze Age, the ruins going back to the Bronze Age in the area. When the castle was built in, what was it? 1246. Yeah, Richard de Clare fortified the castle from wooden to bricks and mortar. But yeah, that's it, guys. Really good book. Really interesting reading as well, the website, because you'll actually see read some of the stories. So anyway, enough rabbiting from me. As I said, I will put a link in the description below for the Llantrisant Ghost Tour website. I will bring you back tomorrow night at Llantrisant. It's going to be a long video. I just hope we do get some activity for you guys, and not just for yourselves, but us as well. Thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned, and I will see you tomorrow on the Ghost Walk of Llantrisant. Our Ghost Walk of Llantrisant, rather. Doodles. Evening, guys. How are we all doing? Well, Sunday night, and as promised, we are in Llantrisant doing the paranormal investigation. It's just after 8 o'clock. We're going to wait here now by the Guildhall, because I said for anybody who's interested in coming to meet me here at 8:15. So we're going to wait a while for that. Anyway, while we're waiting, here we are. There's the Llantrisant Guildhall. Used to be a courthouse and jail. It was first built in 1346 and rebuilt as this in 1773. The author of that book I mentioned in my introduction to this video, Dean Powell, often works, and then he actually wrote the book, about the paranormal of Llantrisant, in there. And he said himself that he doesn't feel as though he's completely on his own in there. So it would be nice if it's ever possible to do an investigation in there, because I would love it. Across the green, yeah, some medieval stocks, but I don't think they're the original ones though. Yeah, across the green from the Guildhall is the tower of Llantrisant Castle. Sadly, it's the only part of the castle that still remains. Very sad, really. because I would love to have seen it as it was. I really would have. Yeah, but this is where Edward II was taken when he was caught in the lanes over by Pantabrad, that way. It's only a couple of miles across the lanes. But that's where he was caught trying to make his escape to Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, when his wife overthrew him. Good times. Llantrisant is almost, Christ, what's the matter with me tonight? Also famous for its longbowmen, the longbowmen of Llantrisant, who joined the Black Prince's army, that's Edward III, if I'm not mistaken, and went to fight in France. They're very good at what they did. They're very skilled archers. Unfortunately, after returning from France, a lot of them succumbed to the Black Death. But reading that book, The Ghost Tales of Llantrisant, oh wow, you wouldn't believe, for such a small place, how much death and darkness went on, yes, for a better word. It surprised me. As I said, do that Ghost Tour, guys. Seriously, I recommend it thoroughly. So I'm going to stop now. I'll bring you back when we start. Tracy's here as well. And I'll bring you back when we start. Just wait around now, see if anybody else shows up. If not, we'll be starting soon. And this is where we're going to start here, and then we're going to make our way down the lane to the church and the graveyard, and then into the lane beyond that, and hopefully up to the Billy Went. So, fingers crossed. Bring you back in a bit. Toodles. Hey guys, back. Right, we're just starting the investigation now. Tracy's sorting out her app on her phone, the Spirit Talker app. Another bit of history for you. The village of Llantrisant used to be a site of Celtic pagan worship until the monks from Llantrisant came up to introduce Christianity. So there's a lot of history with this old village, a lot. Anyway, let's do what we came here to do, and let's start the investigation. We're going to start by the castle, or ruins of, and see what we get. Super.
Right, is anybody with us tonight? My name's Tracy, Mrs. Dorian. Say hello.
Hello.
I'm just coming here to see if there's anyone, past or present, who wish to communicate via here. If anybody wants to talk. Him. Him.
Him. Who's him?
Who is him? Does him want to talk? Is there more than one of you?
One question at a time, Trace.
He's a man who can multitask.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go.
Taking the mickey. Can you please advise who him is? Don't mean you any harm. Don't mean any... You. You're him?
Because it's still like semi-light as well, guys. We do have people walking past, so we've got to take into account for that as well.
Is there anyone with us? Anyone want to talk to us? You've already said you're and him. Is there any relevance to us or yourself?
Tired? What are you tired of?
You're tired?
Hmm.
No? Are you tired? Can you say yes or no?
Tonight.
Tonight. Okay, what's going to happen tonight?
You're tired tonight?
No, I'm absolutely jammed dandy.
I'm tired from work, but I'm not tired to be out here. I'm actually enjoying it. It's a lovely evening. Feel free to come out and talk to us. Make a sound on the brick walls of the tower. Lad.
Lad. Is there a young boy here?
Lad, that's a very old-fashioned...
That is quite an old-fashioned word.
Are you an old gentleman? Would see you as lad?
Possibly.
I don't want to draw too many conclusions out of it. Just trying to knit some words together, but... There was a festival here today. Did you watch
Bring me
it?
back in a bit, guys. There we are. There we are, guys. We're over by the Guildhall now. I'm going to do see if we can contact any spirits around by here. And then we're going to make our way down the pathway to the church. This ghost box thingy. Yeah, spirit talker. Aye, alright then. Yeah. Don't forget you got power lines for there. Cool. That's good. Are there any spirits here with us tonight? Can you just rattle or knock the gates of the Guildhall for us, please?
Get the SLS up for me.
That's a good idea. We mean you no harm. We're not here to hurt you. Nothing we have on us will harm you. We're here with the greatest of respect. Bloody dog. Is anyone wishing to communicate with us tonight? Here at the Guildhall. Okay, Tracy's having trouble with her SLS app on her phone. It's not allowing her camera to focus. Could be something, could be nothing at all.
Is there someone here that's stopping this from working properly? Or is it just the app was not working? Oh.
What? What?
I had a flash of light just by the tree. Could it be traffic coming through?
Possible, and also there's houses behind it as well, so we've got to take into account for that. That is a problem with doing this location, but
I've got nothing coming up on... Are these stocks original?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, not with the bolts. No.
Stock's original.
I don't know. It could have the original ones in there. You don't know.
I don't know, I really don't know, love. I saw something.
Did say something there? What I can't read it.
Let's have a butcher's.
Yeah.
Stocks refashioned out of a 600-year-old oak by the youth training scheme of Taff Ely Borough Council, Llantrisant Town Festival.
So the oak's original, but it's not
Yeah.
idea, isn't it?
Yeah, refurbished during the restoration of the Guildhall by Michael Morgan due to the generous support of Freeman, David and Carol Powell.
I'm not getting anything with the SLS.
No. Do you want to head down to the church?
What? Do you want to do a spirit talk? We don't want to rush everything, do we?
No.
Are you in a rush to get home?
No, not at all.
Let's just see if we can get anything on this side.
Oh.
Is there anybody who wishes to talk to us tonight?
Please don't tell me it's going to be another dad tonight.
Oh, we've still got the other bits to do.
Then we've got the church, graveyard, the cobble lane, the Billy Wint. What?
That's just suddenly stopped.
Okay,
Well, that's never done that before.
that's weird.
What's that say? 2. But why didn't the words come up? Why didn't it say that?
I don't know.
That's strange.
I don't
2.
know. It could be paranormal. It could be the app playing up itself.
I've never done that before, though.
It's weird.
It's on full. Didn't even the sound didn't come through.
It's nuts.
2. There's 2 of us. Is that what you mean?
Dark.
Dark.
Okay, does that mean dark entity?
Or it's dark here. So it is getting dark.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Are you male?
Neither.
Okay.
Dark, and they're not male or female.
Oh, shite. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. Right.
Are you evil? That's interesting. I said, are you male or female?
Yeah.
Young.
You're young. Okay, so not male or female, but they're young.
Lad.
Well, that's all there.
That was from
Is
over
it?
there. Has that come back over here?
I haven't got a clue.
That's interesting. Please feel free to use this app. It's your way of communication. We're only here tonight. We won't be here for a few days. After that,
Drain.
oh, it's draining my battery. It is actually. It was on 94.
Oh. Possibly.
But it could be the app. Let me know when you want to move on to your next. Are you happy for us to move on to the next area? Is there anything else you wish to say?
I'm going to start filming, guys. Probably bring you back at the next location. Paul. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring you back at the next location, I think, guys. Unless something big happens here. See you in a bit. This is just a quick clip, guys. This is the oldest street in Llantrisant. Used to be bustling with shops, drinking taverns, and including brothels back in the day. Well, it's not massive, but this is Aralt. This is supposed to be haunted as well. Unfortunately, I haven't read the book properly, which I should have done before this investigation, so stupid me. But from what I remember, the ghost with this is haunted as well. So maybe next time when we come back, I will have read the book and I will be able to give you more information. Yeah. Tracy's giggling at me. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. Hey guys, this is the church of Llantrisant, and I'll just give you a panoramic view of the area. Look at that. Now obviously it's changed somewhat, but this is the sort of view they would have had from the castle back in the day. I mean, it's misty now, you can tell that, but on a clear day you can see right down to the channel, so anyone living in that castle would have been able to see any threat for miles. Look at that. How much that's changed in my lifetime, that view. Anyway, back to the paranormal investigation. Right, Tracy's got a light sensor that she's trying to sort out now. We're going to put it on the steps. It'll go off, and then should anything go near it, it'll come on. So we're going to put it on the steps and keep well away from it for obvious reasons.
Right, now the sensors. One there.
Yeah.
And then one there. The
Right.
sensors are on those two sides.
Okay. Well, if anything, I think if I remember, about 6 feet. Last time we used it. Isn't that supposed to go off?
Yeah. It's on auto to go off unless something is stood in front of it.
Okay, now generally, yeah, there we are, off. Okay. That's just Tracy taking a photo, guys, so don't panic.
If there's anybody with us, do we have a light sensor? If you want to come and stand
I'm just going to
there,
put you guys down a second and see if I can get my light
see if there's
to give it a bit of extra light when I'm shooting. I'll bring you back in a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys, bit of faffing around with the light to adapt on my camera, on my phone, sorry. So far it's been pretty quiet. I am hoping we do get something tonight, I really do. The last 2 times I've been out, they've been pretty quiet, so I mean, I don't know, could be the time of year, I don't know. There's just so many ifs, whys, whats and wherefores with paranormal investigating. Right, well, Tracy's there, there's the light. I'm a good 12 feet away from it, I think, about that. So if it goes on, it's not us two. If there's anybody here with us, can you go near that device on the church steps, please? It'll only light up, it won't harm you. It'll just tell us that you're nearby. Boy racer. Typical.
just checking my SOS is working. It's tracking you, so I know it's working. Plenty of moths.
Yeah, loads of moths. Come on, spirits, don't be shy. Come and talk to us. So let us know you're here. Tap the wall. Make a noise. Make a sound.
Knock on
Yeah, knock on the door. Stand near that device that'll light up for us, please. We'll be greatly appreciative of it, trust me.
Absolutely no harm. We're only here to try and communicate. If you've got a message you can pass on, or if there's a message that we can take. Anything you wish to say?
Don't you just something like chains rattle down there?
Okay. No, I didn't hear anything.
Must be me then.
No,
Going
I
on
didn't
the
hear anything. Right, where?
down there. Yeah. Okay.
You seem to like that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the legs down in a minute on the tripod a minute, guys. So it might be a bit shaky for a second. Just run around myself a spook.
Right, I've switched my app on again. If anybody wishes to talk. There's a light on the step. If you walk round it, you can make it go on. You can actually communicate through lights.
Set that up.
If you wish to do
Tilt
that.
it downwards a little bit. So I do get trees.
Trees.
There's one over there.
There's loads of trees there. There's loads of trees up there.
Oh, bugger. Right, can I get into my bag? Right, just going to take the temperature scan a minute with us a moment.
Got one.
Right. Okay, 23. The red dot is me, guys. 18. 23.
Why is the brick warmer than the wood?
Better conductor of heat, I suppose. 21. 23, but there. Okay. 17. 19.
Fort.
Fort, yes, the hill fort. Would have been, yeah, I suppose it could have been considered a fort. Hang on, is that fort as in F-O-R? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it could be referring to the castle, as it was.
Trees, but there was trees all around the fort, weren't there?
I think there were trees around, yeah. I mean, obviously the view was a lot different back then to what it is today.
It was an amazing view there.
On a clear day, it would, or night, it would be fantastic.
I don't know, I quite like the hazy.
What?
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Do you like the view? Do you like the view? Albert.
Albert. Okay.
First name we've had all night.
Yeah. Is there an Albert here?
If there is an Albert, you can put that light on, shows that you can see kind of
Right.
where it is.
All night, I will be honest, I have felt comfortable. Only now, I'm actually starting to feel a bit oola. Creepy. Yeah, only now.
What the hell's that?
Oh, some woman bringing a wheelie bin.
Hmm.
But yeah, I started popping it as well then.
It's a sacrifice. What's your phone?
Yeah, I know. Bloody notifications as well, I switched them off.
It said sacrifice.
Mm.
Sacrifice of what?
Desperate.
spirit.
Bring you back in a minute, guys. Hi guys, well we made it up to the top of the Billy Wint. We're in the, what you will probably determine as a watchtower. Local history has it that it was connected to the castle in Llantrisant over there. We're up here now and having a little bit of a breather before we start. The story behind this, apart from it being linked to the castle, or possibly linked to the castle, is in 1808 a little boy was murdered up here, 12 years old. The person who killed him was 19 years old, and they sort of befriended each other, and sources suggest intimate things happened. The 19-year-old was found guilty and hanged, I think he was, but the ghost of the little boy is said to be seen up here, because unfortunately he can't find his way to the light. Quite sad really, but we're going to see what we can do. I do apologise about the wind, obviously I didn't know it was going to be this windy up here, so we'll do what we can. On another note though, I think this would be a great place for a sky watch one night, especially on a clear night. It would be awesome. So we're going to see what we can do, take a couple of photos as well as celebrate. Okay, the word celebrate comes through on the spirit box.
Spirit.
And what?
Spirit came through.
Spirit, and the word spirit as well. So we're going to try and communicate with any spirits that are here and see what we can come up with. Are there any spirits here who wish to contact us tonight? We mean you no harm. We're not going to harm you in any which way. The devices in our hands will not harm you.
And we're not going to disrespect voice.
Voice, okay.
We're not going to... Why is your light gone red?
I'll turn it red.
Oh. We're not going to disrespect you or any of the... like anybody else has down there, which I think absolutely disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Should be ashamed of themselves.
Is the ghost of the little boy here with us? We're not here to harm you, little man. We're here to communicate with you, and if we can, we will help you find the light. I believe his name is David Williams. David Williams, are you here with us tonight? You can speak to us, make a noise.
Flames.
Flames, okay.
Is that... Oh, could it be looking at your light? Your red light?
Possibly. This device on my head won't hurt you. I'll bring you back in a minute, guys.
Good evening.
We're back, guys. Having some words come from the spirit box. Jessica's a name. I'm not sure if it's related to this or what. Just marvelling at the architecture here. It's just phenomenal. I would love to have seen this back in the day. And Llantrisant Castle, to be honest. With the view they must have had here. Wow. I can only assume this must have been like some sort of early warning.
She's here.
She's here. Who's here?
Jessica?
Jessica, are you here with us? Yeah, as I was saying, guys, I think this must be some sort of an early warning place for the castle, especially looking down that way.
All around you everywhere.
Yeah, they have. Well, they did. There's the backside of Llantrisant over there. If anyone's here, please come and talk to us. We. guys. I don't know what to make of this. We've just had come through now, warning and leave. I don't know what it means, personally. And, well, I know they want us to leave. Maybe it's because they don't know us. I don't know. So we're going to hang around here for 5 and get my breath back before we walk back down the hill. And yeah, it's been a good night. We haven't had much activity I know of, but as ever, guys, if you do watch this, and please watch it all the way through. I'm not knowing about being boring for you, but if you do see, hear, or feel anything, pop in the comments. Please, it'd be really interesting to know whether you hear anything or see anything that we don't. It does happen, believe me. So, but I do wish to say thank you to Dean Powell, the author of Ghostly Tales of Llantrisant, because reading that book gave me the idea of coming up here tonight. So Dean, if you watch this, mate, thank you very much. And I will be on the ghost tour with you soon. Shut up. Tracy's having the jitters. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next one. See ya.